Augustus, 27 BC, AD 14. Born as Gaius Octavius, he was the adopted son of Julius Caesar. After Caesar's assassination, Augustus rose to power through political skill and military strength. In 27 BC, he became the first Roman emperor, ending the Roman Republic and beginning the Roman Empire. 2. Tiberius, AD 14 to 37. Tiberius was the stepson and successor of Augustus. A skilled general, he expanded the empire's borders, but his reign grew darker over time. Known for his reclusive nature and growing paranoia, he eventually withdrew from Rome and ruled from the island of Capri. His later years were marked by political purges and fear, casting a shadow over the early Roman Empire. 3. Caligula, AD 37 to 41. Caligula, born Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus, began his reign with promise but quickly became infamous for his erratic behavior and cruelty. Initially loved by the people, his rule turned into a reign of terror marked by extravagance, paranoia, and alleged madness. His strange acts, like declaring himself a god and supposedly planning to make his horse a consul, made him one of history's most controversial emperors. He was assassinated after just 4 years in power. 4. Claudius, AD 41 to 54. Claudius was the unexpected emperor, chosen after Caligula's assassination. Often underestimated because of his physical disabilities and awkward demeanor, he proved to be a capable and intelligent ruler. Under his reign, the Roman Empire expanded significantly, including the conquest of Britain in AD 43. He reformed the legal system and improved infrastructure. Despite his accomplishments, his personal life was marked by palace intrigue, and he was likely poisoned by his wife, Agrippina. 5. Nero, AD 54 to 68. Nero, the last emperor of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, is one of history's most infamous rulers. He began his reign with promise, supporting the arts and public welfare. But over time, his rule descended into chaos. He was accused of cruelty, extravagance, and even the Great Fire of Rome in AD 64, though the truth remains debated. Nero's erratic behavior, including executing his own mother, led to a loss of support and his eventual suicide. 6. Galba, AD 68 to 69. Galba became emperor after Nero's death, marking the start of the chaotic year of the 4 emperors. He was an old and strict ruler who tried to restore discipline, but his harsh reforms and failure to reward loyal troops made him unpopular. He ruled for only 7 months before being assassinated by the Praetorian Guard. 7. Otho, AD 69. Otho seized power after Galba's death, hoping to restore order. Though he ruled for just 3 months, he showed surprising dignity. After losing a battle to Vitellius, he chose to end his own life to prevent more bloodshed, a rare act of selflessness in Roman politics. 8. Vitellius, AD 69. Vitellius became emperor during the year of the 4 emperors thanks to military support from German legions. His short reign was marked by luxury, excess, and political violence. He was eventually defeated by Vespasian's forces and killed in Rome, bringing his turbulent rule to an end. 9. Vespasian, AD 69 to 79. Vespasian brought stability after a year of civil war. A practical and down-to-earth leader, he founded the Flavian dynasty and began major building projects, including the construction of the Colosseum. He restored the empire's finances and reformed the army, leaving behind a legacy of order and renewal. 10. Titus, AD 79 to 81. Titus, son of Vespasian, ruled briefly but won the people's affection. He dealt with 2 major disasters, the eruption of Mount Vesuvius and a devastating fire in Rome. Known for his generosity and kindness, he was mourned deeply after his sudden death, an emperor remembered as one of the good ones. 11. Domitian, AD 81 to 96. Domitian, younger brother of Titus, ruled with an iron fist and sought to restore the power of the emperor after his brother's more popular reign. His rule was marked by paranoia and autocracy, with a focus on strengthening the empire's borders and economy. Despite his successes, his tyrannical rule led to his assassination. 12. Nerva, AD 96 to 98. Nerva was chosen as emperor after the assassination of Domitian. His reign marked the beginning of the 5 good emperors. Known for his moderate policies, Nerva's rule was focused on reforming the government and ensuring the welfare of the people. He adopted Trajan as his successor, ensuring stability for the empire. 13. Trajan, AD 98 to 117. Trajan is considered one of Rome's greatest emperors. His military campaigns, especially in Dacia, modern-day Romania, expanded the empire to its largest territorial extent. He also implemented extensive public works projects and social welfare programs, earning a lasting legacy as a wise and just ruler. 14. Hadrian AD 117 to 138. Hadrian is best known for consolidating and securing the empire's borders, particularly through the construction of Hadrian's Wall in Britain. A lover of Greek culture, he also focused on architectural innovation, commissioning the rebuilding of the Pantheon. His reign was marked by peace and stability. 15. Antoninus Pius, AD 138 to 161. Antoninus Pius was one of the most peaceful emperors, with no major military conflicts during his reign. He is remembered for his legal reforms and efforts to promote welfare and public works. His reign is often considered the height of the Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and prosperity in the empire.